We are taking questions on some natural phenomena like the earthquakes, the thunderstorm, etc. First is, which of the following cannot be charged easily by friction? The answer is copper rod. When a glass rod is rubbed with a piece of silk cloth, the rod, the answer is, becomes positively charged while the cloth has a negative charge. The true and false: like charges attract each other. This is false because like charges repels each other. A charged glass rod attract a charged plastic straw. This is true. Lightning conductor cannot protect a building from lightning. This is false. The lightning conductor is there in the building exactly for protecting the building from lightning. Next, earthquake can be predicted in advance. Now we'll write it false because there are various gadgets, instruments which has been made to actually predict the earthquakes in advance. But the time the plates inside the earth they start moving, we may know it, but not earlier. Means now I cannot predict that what is going to happen after 1 year or 6 months, but just prior to earthquake we can easily find out. Sometimes a crackling sound is heard while you are taking off your sweaters during winters. Explain. Now what happens? The sweater is made up of wool, and the inner clothes generally they are of cotton or synthetic fibers. Now, because of friction among these, the static charge gets accumulated on the sweater, and while you are taking off the sweater, the electric discharge it takes place or occurs between sweater and the body, which results in forming of sparks and crackling sound. Next is, explain why a charged body loses its charge if we touch it with our hand. See, human body is a good conductor of electricity. Most of us, we have faced a mild electric shock. This is because we are good conductors. We have water, we have minerals, we have salt, everything, right? Our body contains everything, and we are standing on the earth or a floor, so we act as a say a wire which is conducting electricity. Now a charged body loses its charge when we touch it with hand, because the charges get transferred through our body to the earth, because it just charge want to discharge itself. The process of transferring of charge from charged body to earth is known as earthing. Name the scale on which the destructive energy of an earthquake is measured. Is this a Richter scale? We have an earthquake which measures 3 on a scale. So would it be recorded first of all on a seismograph, and does it cause any damage, or is it likely to cause damage? The answer would be Richter scale measures the destructive energy of an earthquake, and the answer would be yes, seismograph can measure an earthquake of magnitude 3 on Richter scale. So it is of low intensity and will not cause any damage. Suggest 3 measures to protect ourselves from lightning. So if you are aware that lightning, because thunderstorm means there will be some lightning, so if you are aware that or you can see the lightning, so what you have to do is, first, open space is dangerous for you, because lightning is here, you are standing like this, you will act as a conductor, and the lightning will pass through to the earth, and this lightning is in thousands of volts. So you can very well think what will happen to us if we stand on, it means open. So just take a shelter, take cover of a building. The thunderstorm is an indication to just run and rush to a safer place. Take your buddies along with you, to your friends, relatives. Once thundering stop, now you can move on to any place. Explain why another charged balloon repels a charged balloon, whereas an uncharged balloon is attracted by another charged balloon. So 2 charged balloons, they have similar charge on the surfaces, and since we know that like charges, they repel each other, that's why one charged balloon is repelled by another charged balloon. And now when an uncharged balloon is brought near a charged one, the uncharged balloon acquires some opposite charge. And we know that unlike charges, they attract each other. Therefore, a charged balloon attracts an uncharged one. Describe with the help of a diagram an instrument which can be used to detect a charged body. So here is a very interesting and simple electroscope. You can take an empty jam bottle, take a piece of cardboard like this, slightly bigger in size so that it covers the mouth of the bottle, then pierce a hole inside. This is a hole. So hole in it so that the metal paper clip could be inserted like this. Metal paper, this one. These are the cut two strips of aluminum foils. These are aluminum foils about say 4 to 1 centimeter. Hang them on this. This is a paper clip, so you are hanging it on the paper clip. Insert the paper clip in the keyboard lid so that it is perpendicular like this. It is perpendicular like these two clips are like this. Aluminum foil which you cut should be perpendicular. Now charge a refill and touch it with the end of the paper clip. So you just charge and touch this paper clip. The aluminum foil strips receive the same charge from the charge refill through the paper clip. The strip carrying the similar charges will repel. So these are going to repel. These two are going to repel each other. So they will become like this. They become wide open. So such a device, this can be used to detect whether an object is carrying a charge or not, like this one. This is known as electroscope. List 3 states in India where earthquakes are more likely to strike. These have been zoned also. So these states are Gujarat, Rajasthan and Himachal Pradesh. So in India, if you see, area most threatened are Kashmir, Western and Central Himalayas, the whole of Northeast Run of Kutch, Rajasthan, Indo-Gangetic Plains, and there are certain part of South India also in danger zone. We have already witnessed the earthquake in Bhuj, in Muzaffarabad. So these are the places we have already witnessed a huge earthquake. Suppose you are outside your home and earthquake strikes. What precaution you are going to take to protect yourself? First of all, you need to find a clear spot. Means no building, no trees, no overhead power lines whatsoever, because anything of this sort can harm you, can fall on you, and just try to drop to the ground. If you're moving, that is your car, on bus or in public vehicle, just driver also knows that, but you can ask to just slowly move and stop to a clear spot, and once the earthquake or tremor stop, then you can come out. The weather department has predicted that a thunderstorm is likely to occur on a certain day. Suppose you have to go out on that day, would you carry an umbrella? Explain. See, carrying umbrella is not a good idea at all during this thunderstorm. So as during the thunderstorm, the speed of the wind will blow away the umbrella, because umbrella are generally made of cloth or nylon, and because the speed of the air or wind is so high, even buildings collapse. So that is how you must not take this. So these were a few questions on the natural phenomena. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.